Okay, welcome back everyone to another episode of Yoda's Hut. I'm Bill. I go by Yodaman on the boards, and once again, I'm joined by Derek. Hey, Derek, how's it going?
I'm doing pretty good.
All right, so we've got another game between myself and Jeremy out at Gamers Armory game night / game day. I'm on the right playing a deck suggested by Kira Mode from the boards. This is a bit of a creative tricolor deck with Sabine. It's a Rebel affiliation with 2 Running the Trench, 2 Explosives Artist, 2 Asteroid Sanctuary, 1 Along the Gamma Run, 2 May the Force Be With You, and 1 Watchers in the Wasteland. So first thing I noticed was he actually didn't have Kraken in it, which kind of surprised me. And then Jeremy is playing a Sith deck that he created with the new Vader. It's got 2 of There Is No Conflict, 2 of Vader's Fist, 2 Power of the Dark Side, 2 Imperial Bureaucracy, and 2 Scouring the Empire. It looks like he started with Scouring the Empire. I think There Is No Conflict and Bureaucracy. Played an Advisor and a 501st Trooper and brought a Royal Guard champion back from the discard. And I started May the Force Be With You in double Asteroid Sanctuary. So.
Huh. Now your deck is it's 4 Rebel, 3 Jedi, 3 Smuggler.
Yes.
Is that
right? But Explosives Artist has the influence keyword, which means it matches all affiliations. So I think it's.
Yeah, so you're 50-50 on your Jedi, and you've got like 4, or actually you're 50-50 on both of them.
Right, you're 50-50 on both of them, so you got pretty good odds you'll be able to match stuff.
Yeah,
and it looks like I just
now you got all 3 sources out there.
And it looks like I might just be playing Yoda here. And committing, I think. Yeah, so I'm going to just commit Yoda and didn't even attack. I was worried he had so many cards he might lock down. Like if he defended with everybody, he could just kill Yoda. Because he might be able to.
That's the Royal Guard champion there?
Yeah.
That last one? The
yeah,
one with the Edge 1? Or?
Yeah, one with Edge 1 and 2 guns.
Yeah.
And I guess I probably didn't have a Seeds. If I had a Seeds, I probably would have gone for it. Because I wouldn't have to worry as much. And there he's playing Palpatine. Jeez.
Well, the big thing you got to worry about too is he's got that's Jarek's set over there, which has Force Storm in it.
Yep, that's right.
So you got to be careful of those board wipes.
Yep. So he's got Palpatine from Power of the Dark Side. It's got the ability that if he's committed and you win Edge, you can take tokens off of Force users or Force sensitive units.
Yeah.
So
it looks like he's got a kind of like Sith / Trooper deck.
Yeah, I mean, I think he was trying to make use of There Is No Conflict somehow. So he's gonna take Balance. The dial is at 2 now, and I discarded. Looked like one of those Sabine enhancements. I couldn't tell if those are armor or something else. If it was her armor, I might have done that. I might have had the other one in my hand.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think it's her armor because the custom paint job is a TIE fighter.
Right, yeah. I think it's her armor. I must have wanted to play her, so I discarded her armor because I couldn't play them both. And I guess we're talking about how all the stuff she does with giving guns or tactics or blast, depending on the type of affiliation card you have, the affiliation that your unit is.
Yeah.
It just costs a resource to do that, so I might be looking at trying to commit Sabine here and take Balance back because I think he's only got 6 on the Force right now.
Well, if you weren't going to attack or use her ability or whatever, I might have just kept the armor anyway. Well, no, you can't because, you could use her to play it on herself and then commit her to unfocus her.
That's true. I could have done that.
Yeah, because that gives her 5 health and makes her basically untargetable.
Right.
So that would have been pretty useful.
Yeah. I was wondering if I had both, and maybe I just didn't think of doing it like that, of putting the other one on her and then committing her. Or maybe that isn't what that card is, but it looks like it might be her armor. I'm committing her and taking Balance, so I guess the dial's going to go to 3. And I think we forgot to click it again. Like we did in one of the last games we just did commentary for.
Yep.
Although that should be more on Jeremy that time because it's his turn. I assume we'll catch it. Of course, I thought we were going to catch the one in the other game, and we didn't.
Yep.
Looks like I'm eating lunch on the side.
Gotta get the important stuff.
That's right. I think I'd been out there for a while and hadn't actually eaten lunch yet, so I was getting hungry. Felt like I wasn't thinking straight.
So now's where it gets interesting because he's not in position to take force anymore because you got 2 of your 3 cards out there and you already got him beat.
Well, yeah, I think we're probably tied right now, right? So he's got, or no, he has me beat right now.
Did he just have a unit focused? Is that what it was?
Yeah, the advisor was focused last turn so he could play Palpatine. Okay. And since the advisor isn't a force user or force sensitive, he couldn't clear it off.
Right. So he has 8 to your 7, I think.
Yeah, I should be able to get balance back on my turn as long as I can get something with a couple force icons out.
Right, and that's kind of what I was meaning, in that you're going to be able to, like, you guys will both have them all out there, and you will have the most.
Right,
so
right.
Then he's going to have to start doing stuff to keep you from retaining it.
Although pinging away just one at a time is not really going to get me very far. So eventually I am going to have to attack, so I'm going to have to worry about him building a huge
every
board.
Every ping you do is one less damage you got to do, and it's also one fewer click on the dial.
That's true, too.
If you remember to do it.
Yeah.
The dial, I mean.
Right. So I think he played the Imperial Inquisitor, not the Inquisitor, but the one that's the resource, the 2 costs from Jarek's that clears off if you remove a unit from the Force or something. You can free up that resource, which is pretty good.
Yeah, it's kind of built with Jarek because that's what he does whenever he strikes.
Right. And I guess you also got the Echoes that can do it too.
Sure.
So I think he's just trying to see what on earth can I do with Sabine here. And the fact is, you just have to spend any resource to trigger her. It doesn't have to be Jedi or Rebel. All right, we just clicked the dial, so we caught it that time.
Yeah.
See if it makes a difference here. And he's going to take balance back. And I guess technically I have 5 resources with Sabine, but I really could use some resources. I'm going to use the Force Luke. Look at the top card of the deck, and then I can move it to the bottom if I want to. It looked like a Yoda, you seek Yoda. I guess I'm putting that on the bottom since I already got Yoda out.
It makes sense.
Didn't really need that. And drawing up here. There's a refueling station.
Yeah, it's a good resource.
Yeah. I see. That looks like Sabine's armor there. Maybe that other thing wasn't her armor.
Like maybe it was like R2 or something from the other
Oh,
set.
yeah. It might have been R2 because one of the trenches in there. That would make sense.
Yeah.
But just couldn't see that's what it was. And I didn't have any ships out, so having R2 didn't really make much sense at that point.
Right.
So I guess I have Sabine's armor. I guess I have an interesting thing here. Would I put it on her or do I put it on Yoda?
I'd put it on her to make her untargetable.
Yeah. Well, Yoda being untargetable isn't bad either. I'm playing Luke as a...
Yoda doesn't become untargetable. It's only health.
Oh, that's right.
Right,
yeah, that's true.
On Yoda, it just gives him the 2 extra health.
Yeah, but that could be enough, to help keep him alive. And then I just played Pilot Luke from the Rebel set as a dude.
So is that what that is?
Yeah, okay.
Like, what is that? That looks like a Wookiee defender to me or something.
No, that is Luke Skywalker, who's better there.
Okay.
And I'm committing him. He just played Enya's Bureaucracy to get something back. The dial will go to 4. So I'm going to, like you said, I'm going to keep balance. But Sabine and Luke are not elite, and that's a little bit problematic.
Yeah. But now he's going to have to start doing stuff if he wants to keep you from retaining force.
Right. Of course, like I said, he may not care because eventually he knows I'm going to have to attack. So
Yeah, but the fewer damage he's got on his objectives, the better.
Yeah, I don't have. It's Dial's at 4 already, and I have no damage on his objectives.
Yeah.
All right, so what's he playing here?
The problem is you got 3 mains
Right.
all committed, so like his Force Storm isn't really going to do any good if he draws it.
Right, yeah, it'll just hurt him, not me. So he's
Yeah.
playing 5, and he's playing Vader.
Which is why I found it a little interesting to be running that in this deck with like troopers, because there's a lot of cheap stuff that you don't typically commit.
Yeah, well, I guess the Vader's Fist probably has a Battle of Hoth. And I guess if you get the objective out, then while it's undamaged, your opponent doesn't have as many, or their reserve values decreased by 1.
Yeah.
So this makes sense. He's going to swing now because he can free up Vader if he actions the Wind Force. And he's going to swing with Vader and the Royal Guard champion, so he has edge 1. I think we're talking about when Palpatine would trigger. And see, I got to be a little careful here, too, because I'm not sure I want to defend, because Vader and the Royal Guard could potentially take out anything. Especially because if he has a fake card, Vader's going to do it damage, so... I guess what I could do is defend with... Yeah, in retrospect, I don't think this is what I ended up doing. I could have defended with Luke and Yoda and used Sabine to give Luke a tactics, and then I'd be able to...
doesn't Luke already have a white tactics?
No, he's got white blast.
Okay.
He's like the regular Luke's with the icons, 2 black guns, 1 black blast, 1 white blast. But
okay.
So I could do that, and then I could at least lock down Palpatine potentially. Although if he plays one of those fake cards, like I said, he's going to kill either Luke or Yoda. But I would have enough to kill the other one. He'd probably kill Yoda, because Luke I could. If he didn't, I'd be able to kill Vader.
I think Luke is the least important of the 3. So he's the one that it's not the end of the world if he gets killed.
Right. And so I am... I defended with Yoda. I probably should have defended with Luke here.
Well, the only thing is that the dial is high enough that Yoda could kill Vader.
Right. But if I lose Edge, and he's got all those cards under bureaucracy...
Yeah, you better have your twists in hand.
Yeah. I need the twists, that's for sure. Yeah, I think I made a mistake here. I should have defended with Luke, given him the tactics, and sort of forced Jeremy to have to try to damage Luke if he plays a fake card. And I did have a twist. And now Vader's reaction is the fake card actually has to resolve, so the twist prevents that from happening since it cancels the edge battle.
Yeah.
So, but there is no conflict still actually goes off because he revealed it. Or no, that's a Jedi fake card. Sorry. That one
is if he plays a twist though, Vader's reaction goes off.
Right. Yeah, as long as I don't twist. Well, unless I twist it first, because I think the light side one is priority.
That's what I mean. Yeah. Is the fact that you twisted his out, it doesn't. I guess it doesn't go off.
Right. So
but if he had played a twist on you, for example, he would still get to plink you.
So he won that edge battle, and he had an Ancient Rivals, and that's just bad.
Yeah, he was not losing that edge battle.
No, he had a Palpatine in there too. So he's going to focus May the Force be with you. And like I said, I should have defended. That was a mistake on my part, probably just because I'd never played this deck before. Looking at it here, I should have just defended with you, Luke, because I could have given him the tactics and forced him to kind of deal with Luke when he might not have wanted to.
I mean, it was a higher risk reward. I mean, if you won, it was great because you kill Vader, but then you lose Yoda if you don't. So, I think it would have been safer to defend with Luke.
Yeah. That was dumb. Oops, looks like the camera got shifted there. wonder if I'll catch it and move it back. I know some people were watching us play while we were playing these games here. So he's got balance back now. And it's going to be tough for me to get balance back because
he has 8 on it
yeah,
right
he
now.
has 8 and I only have 5.
Yeah, which means since there's no Luke in your deck, you really have to get your one other Yoda,
Yeah.
or you've got to tactics his guys
Right.
down.
Well, and I couldn't even get Yoda out right now because he used the Ancient Rivals, and there is no conflict to put an extra
Yep.
token on May the Force be with you.
Yeah, that's the danger with the tricolor decks.
Yeah.
In this situation, Vader's objective becomes a big problem.
Yeah. And more resources. If I had
You actually
custom
could
paint
play
job,
him.
that would be helpful. A nudge, so I
Well,
can get the dial back to 3.
to
Another
2.
nudge, so I'll put it to 2.
You actually could get Yoda into play if you played Falcon, and then use
Yeah.
that.
Or if I had custom paint job.
Yeah.
But
I hate using that on a location if I can avoid it. Or
well, I could put it on the affiliation card, and then I could play Yoda.
Yeah, but I mean,
Yeah.
it's so much better, especially
Right.
out there, to put it on a unit that you're going to be striking
Yeah.
with.
I don't think it matters. I either didn't have it or didn't have
Yeah.
Yoda anyway. And I clearly didn't have Falcon because I would have probably played Falcon.
Looks like all you had was nudges.
Yeah. And I think I'm going to have to pass turn, so Dow's going to get back up to 4. And now Vader can just start pinging away at my nudges
Yep.
with fake cards, which is not.
Yeah, it's not looking too pretty out there right now for you.
No, I said I definitely made the mistake not just defending with Luke there to keep Yoda alive, and like I said, in sort of forcing him to have to kill Luke or risk me tacticsing something back using Sabine.
Yeah.
But oh well. Or like I said, or if I would have defended with both of them, use Sabine to give Luke the tactics, he wouldn't have been able to stop both of them.
Yeah, at least one of them would have got to strike.
Right, and I could have shot. Then I could have focused Palpatine down.
Is that Sate he just played?
I think it was. And I don't know
Yeah,
what he got
and
back.
I think he retrieved an Ancient Rivals.
Yeah, well, that would make sense.
Yeah, because he's going to be able to, if he attacks and uses it, he's going to lock down May the Force again.
Yep, there's a 501st Trooper. So they get bonuses. I mean, they're back from the Hoth cycle. They get a bonus if you're attacking Hoth objectives. I don't have anything Hoth, but they do have a white blast at least, though, so that's not awful.
Yeah, they're like your standard Chud with a black gun and a white blast.
Right.
2 cost 2 health, I think, if I remember
Yeah,
right.
so I mean,
the one thing that pod does have is it has the Legion, which has 4 guns.
yeah, exactly, which can pretty much take out any light side unit.
Yeah.
About the only thing it can't take out by itself is a shielded freeholder.
Yeah.
Or something with protect, obviously, but so he's sending in the advisor, Vader, and the Royal Guard after one of the asteroid sanctuaries.
Yeah, and you pretty much can't block with no cards in hand and knowing he can play Ancient Rivals on you.
Right. I mean, yeah, he's playing it.
Which he's going to do anyway.
Right. But again, I guess I could have blocked with both and then waited to see what he did to figure out where to give the tactics.
I'm not sure why he put that on that location instead of the Jedi one.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Unless he's planning on attacking and blowing it up.
Yeah, maybe that's what he's going to do. So he's swinging with the advisor first, probably going to lock down Sabine or Luke, I would think. Yeah, he's got. Yeah,
I think I would have locked down Luke just because if he blocks with Sabine, Sabine only has 1 gun.
Right.
Either one of them can get the tactics.
Right. So he did 3 total damage there, and I wonder if he's going to swing with Sate now. Yeah, looks like he is. He's going to swing with Sate and try to lock down Luke, I guess.
Well, he can let Luke swing and kill Sate and get something back.
Yeah, that's true too.
And just put another tactics on Sabine.
That's
Because
true.
I don't think that Luke is a lead, is he?
He is not.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I would do. I would tactics Sabine and let Luke swing and get himself double locked down again.
Yeah, he's still got cards under bureaucracy.
Yep.
I had a twist. I twisted away a bunch of stuff. That was pretty good.
I think that's your second twist, so I think you're out of them now.
Yeah, that's probably true.
I don't think you're running anything other than Falcon that had
No,
twist in it.
I don't think so either. And he's thinking about whether or not he wants to put that in, I guess. Or if he's just going to let me shoot. Now, if he lets me shoot, I can give Luke the tactics, though, and lock down Palpatine. So,
Yeah.
which won't be the worst thing in the world. But Luke being double focused won't be nice. And Sabine will end up getting double focused then, too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's putting it in, whatever it is. I think it's another Sate, actually. I had 1, he had 3, so.
Yep.
So
Well, he can get it right back if he wants to.
Yeah, so now this will be interesting to see what he does. So he did focus Luke, so I couldn't throw a tactics back at him. And now he can clear off Vader for defense again if he wants to. And he went after that other asteroid sanctuary there. Now he's going to go up, blow up, may the Force be with you, and probably hope he locks me out of Jedi.
Yeah.
And so Dial will go up to, is that 5 now? 6?
I think it's at, well, it might be 6. I can't tell.
Oh, wait, it should be 6, yeah, because it was at 4, he killed one of the nudges, and then he just blew up something, so yeah, it's at 6.
Okay.
So he's sitting there in pretty good shape right now. I need a kind of a huge comeback here. And considering I have no damage on anything, I did flip up another May the Force be with you. I think I may have asked him at that point why he didn't just double focus it again.
Yeah.
And he said because he was planning to blow it up and just hope I didn't flip the other one up.
Yep.
There's Obi-Wan. And I think we're about to see me make another mistake, if I remember correctly. Some of this stuff's coming back to me. I think at this point, I just gave Obi-Wan custom paint job.
It does mean Sabine could buff him up pretty big.
Yeah.
3 tactics, 2 guns, 2 blast. Effectively.
Right. I think I was. Yeah. I think what I was doing here was thinking that I could win edge.
Well, he's only got 1 card in hand, doesn't he?
Yeah. And I was going to get to lock down the board and get something back because I'd win it. And what's he doing here? Oh, I think he had told me about he forgot to get endless bureaucracy back when he blew up the May the Force be with you. I told him to go ahead.
Oh, okay.
I must have been confident I was going to win edge. That I let him get that 1 pip back. And I think it was a mistake. I think the 1 pip cost me. If I remember right. That I shouldn't have let him get that 1 pip back. But we will see. He's blocking with Vader and Palpatine.
Yeah, if he wins edge, you're in trouble.
Yeah. And we'll see if I go all in here. I probably need to. Now, he already pitched a Palpatine, so I'm probably thinking the most he should have is 5 here.
Well, maybe, bureaucracy, the other things. The most he's got is 6.
And he had 4, and I think I only had 4. Or I only had 3, actually. That was is that Battle of Endor? Oh, no, that's well equipped. Oh, I know what I was trying to do there. I was trying to somehow like swing twice with Obi, but I had a pitch well equipped, and then I still lost that edge battle. I'm not sure what else I had. It might have been a 0 that it might not have mattered.
Yeah.
I'm looking at it. So Dow's going to go up to 8. And I think I'm in big trouble here. Yeah, and see, what I could have done there, like in retrospect, was I could have just taken force back with Obi.
Yeah, the problem is now
Yeah.
he only has to kill 2 objectives to win, and you've got just
Yeah.
nudge.
And that it would have been the same then, too. I mean,
Yeah,
yeah,
but
even
I
if
mean
I
now,
take balance. But there is the E-Web heavy repeating blaster that you focus hit and give a trooper a blast.
yeah, I think he's got enough blast to take you out.
Yeah, I've only got
'Cause
the nudge there to defend. I don't think the nudge is going to do me much good. So yeah, I think
yeah,
I'm just snooping here.
Vader and Palp can take out one, and then the trooper can take out the damaged one.
Yeah, I did. I had the R2D2 there. Was the only card I had left. So I guess I was just hoping 4 was going to be enough. I guess I shouldn't have been nice and let him take the bureaucracy back. So,
Yeah.
oh well. I think I was in trouble in that game anyway, so it probably didn't really matter in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah.
But, well, anyway, so you got any final thoughts on that game there, Derek? I think the tricolor stuff, I probably just made a couple mistakes, and I'm not really. He kind of got such a good board state getting Palpatine out so early. I don't know. There was a lot I could do.
Yeah, I mean, his deck was just kind of. It's just another take on a standard Sith control.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, that's the one downside to the tricolor things is you sometimes, even if you got all 3 factions, maybe you got 1 Jedi and you have 2 Jedi things you want to play.
Right.
So if you don't have the explosives out there where you've got influence, even though your opponent may not realize that, you may actually be in kind of a tight spot because you just don't have enough resource matches.
Right. Yeah, that's all right. It was fun to try it. I thought I was surprised Kraken wasn't in there instead of that Luke, to be honest with you, but that's what he had. So that's what I played.
Well, Kraken's then that's the only thing doing the capturing, so Kraken's not going to do much. You really got to build the deck with it.
Yeah, exactly. So. All right. Well, thanks for joining me for commentary as always, Derek. Appreciate it.
Oh, anytime.